Hi, my name is Sue Wilson and I'm going to talk to you today about how to do a good poo. Over my years of being a colon hydrotherapist, working in my clinics, there's some things that I've come across that seem to work really well. So today we're going to talk about 5 things that can help you do a poo. One of those is stomach acid. The second one is good enzymes, bacteria, hydration and emotion. So if we can start with your acid, people often talk about acid in their stomach, and that's what we need, and that helps break the food down. So that's our first stage of digestion really. And if we don't have that food broken down, then our body can't absorb the nutrient that it needs to, which then in turn affects our poo. So what we do is we have our good acid in our stomach, we chew well, we must chew our food at least 20 times each mouthful. We chew our food very well, and then that comes down ready for absorption. We then add some good enzymes and bile to that, and that actually helps break the food down even further because we've got this big mouthful of food, as you can imagine, so it's got to get very minute to be able to reabsorb back through our bloodstream. So this is what our stomach acid, and now along with our enzymes from our pancreas and our bile from our gallbladder do. So they keep breaking that food down smaller and smaller. We get those enzymes naturally occurring from our foods, and if you eat fermented foods as well, they come naturally occurring in that, in all your green juices and all your green foods. If you feel like you're not having enough enzymes, you might need to take supplements. It might be something like you have an enzyme for your protein, you have enzymes for your carbohydrates, and you have enzymes for your fat. So we have enzymes for all of our 3 parts of our food to be broken down. Then our food moves through, and we actually then have bacteria that we need to have breaking to further break our food down. The bacteria does lots of things in our body, but just for today when we're talking about food, it helps break your food down again, and that turns that food, by the time it gets to the large bowel, into a nice thick compost that's ready to come out when you want to do a big poo. So what we do is that the bacteria breaks it down further. We get that bacteria once again from fermented foods. It comes naturally on our good vegetables, and that's why it is nice to eat organic vegetables or get all those natural occurring bacteria. They come in, they help break down the food. Unfortunately, in our lifestyle today, we have many foods that have no bacteria because of the high processed foods. That then doesn't allow our body to be able to break the food down. It doesn't know what to do with all those chemicals and additives and preservatives. That we don't have bacteria to break those down at this time. We're not that evolved. So then we have our bacteria. The next step then is hydration. So what we often don't know is if we don't drink enough water, which helps our poo come out nice and smoothly, is that our body reabsorbs water from our large bowel. That's in fact the biggest job of our large bowel, to reabsorb water back through our blood system. Now if we're not drinking enough, we are going to get dehydrated, and that means you're going to start to drink your own poo water. Yucky thought, we don't want that. So we drink nice water, a good cup of filtered water every hour. That then helps us in turn do our bowel movement as well. Now if we're doing all of that really well and we're not still doing a poo, what we could then look at then is our stress levels and our emotions, because our belly, our bowel, has its own nervous system. So if you're very stressed, it will close down. It doesn't work when we're stressed because it's too busy pumping blood to your heart and air to your lungs and oxygen to your blood. So what we need to do is to sit and relax and take time out and breathe into our belly. Think about our emotions at night time when we're going to bed, to relax our body, ready for the rejuvenation process that it's getting ready for. So what we can do is go to bed, take some nice big deep breaths in our belly, and when we get up in the morning, take those nice big deep breaths again, right into your belly, feel it underneath your hands, get your belly ready, say hello to your body, wake up in the morning ready for your day. Then you can go and sit in the bathroom. Don't sit there for hours. Have your stool. In the squatting position is what we need to do a good poo. It's how our body's designed. And then what we will do is then do our good poo. The one thing that our body loves is consistency and routine. So every day you have to make that same time. Every day you have to go, okay, this is my time for my bowel. So with those 5 little quick tips, for food for thought, hopefully that's going to help you do a lovely poo.